Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I had a video request from my friend Kate. She did make an appearance on my channel before. She is in the video of I get my makeup done for the very first time by somebody, and that somebody just so happened to be Kate, and she messaged me on Snapchat. I put a Snapchat up kind of asking for video suggestions, and her suggestion was, how would I do my makeup on my wedding day? So, mind you, I'm not engaged, I'm not married, I don't have plans, so I think, but I thought that this was really fun, and I think that this look is really beautiful and very versatile, so I really hope that you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so now I am taking my angled brush, that's what I was looking for, and it looks like this, and I am just using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Soft Brown, and I'm going to do my eyebrows how I normally do them, which isn't much. I just start right here. So I just start, as always, right here in the arch. My friends are hilarious. And that angled brush that I use for my eyebrows, this one is from Sephora. Okay, so next I am going to take my concealer, which is just the CoverGirl stick concealer that I showed you in my last video, and I am just going to place it on my eyelids to help prime my eyes for the eyeshadow. Taking that same brush that I used for my foundation and just going over that. Now I'm going to take a little bit of powder, and I'm going to take my Real Techniques powder brush and my Revolution baking powder in Banana, and I'm just putting it into the cap and dusting it over my eyes, just so that I set the concealer. And so now I know that I use this palette all the time. I know this. I am very fully aware of this, but to be honest, this is the palette that I feel like is the most universal palette that I own. One thing I did forget though is on my wedding day, I want to look very glowy. I want to look very healthy in my skin. So I want to make sure that I put a very good, decent amount of my facial spray, my Mario Badescu facial spray, because it always seems to give me that glow within almost. Spray a little hefty amount. I feel like I'm like glistening, baby. That's how I want to be on my wedding day, I know that. I'm going to be taking my Jaclyn Hill palette. This could change by the time my wedding day actually comes. I'm not even engaged. This right here, this is a promise ring. It is not an engagement ring. So I do not have plans to get married very soon, but I mean, if it happens, it happens. But this is just something that I feel like is very classic and you can't really go wrong with. So let's see. I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills two-ended brush, one as a flat side and one as a fluffy side, and I am going to be picking up the lightest shade, and the second lightest shade is this. Ooh. So that is this shade right here, which is Silk Cream, and then this one, which is MFEO. And it's like the shade of my skin tone, but just a little bit darker and a little bit warmer. Alright. So I'm going to be placing that right in the crease using a very, very light hand. And you see how it just kind of gives more of like definition. Same thing. Keeping it low. Alright, so I have a thing for whenever it comes to wedding makeup, I love very classic, almost like 20s, 30s, 40s type of looks. It's very simple on the eyes, very simple on the eyes, and just kind of like, usually it's a bold lip. And that's kind of what I think that I want to create, because I love that. I love it so much. I love the makeup during that time period. It's probably my favorite. So I'm actually going to take this flat brush right here, and I'm going to pick up, what shade is this? So it's a brown. It's right here, and it is called Mocha. It's just a chocolatey brown, and I'm going to use it to define my crease just a little bit more. And I'm going to take that flat brush and I'm going to pretty much make a crease, and I'm going to elongate it. Alright, so I know that looks crazy right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fluffy brush with no product on it, and I'm just going to run over it, just like that. Just gonna go back and fill in this spot right here. Alright, so far it looks just like this. Looks kind of crazy, I know. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Back into that color that I used to make that line, that mocha shade, and I'm just gonna go over it with a fatter brush, if that makes sense. Alright, so I'm not taking this color too far into the corner because I want the corner of my eyes to look more open and brighter, so that way I can look like I'm more awake. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start my lid shade, and I always feel like pigment and eyeshadow goes on way better with your finger. So what I'm gonna do is pick up that first shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is this shade right here. And it is called In Light. And I am just placing that shade on just the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm actually going to take this gold. It's actually broken, but it's right here. And I think it is shade Dusk. No, or Glacier. I did this last time. I have no idea. This is my Tarte palette. Just a Tarte palette. I don't know, but it looks like this. And my shade is broken, but I'm using this gold shade. And I'm putting that on the outer portion. So now that everything kind of looks a little crazy, I'm going to take my fluffy brush like this, and I am going to go ahead and blend with no product on the brush. There's a part of me that knows there's something missing, and it is in where I put that white. I'm going to put just this on top of it, and it is Urban Decay Space Cowboy. And I am just taking a really small brush like this, and I'm placing that just where I put that white, like right on top of it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that same white shade Beam off of the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I am picking it up on more of a fatter flat brush, and I'm just hitting my brow bone. I swear it's like whenever I do this and I highlight my brow bone, everything starts coming together. And I know for sure that I do not want anything way too dramatic for my wedding one day. Going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I will probably 99.9% wear lashes for my wedding. One day, I keep feeling like I have to clarify this, but I don't have lashes right now, so I'm going to try and make them as nice as possible for the sake of this video. Right, while my mascara is drying, and by the way, I did use my Rimmel London Scandal Eyes Retro Glam Mascara. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start with the face. I am going to use my CoverGirl concealer stick again to conceal my face. Now I'm just going to blend that out with my foundation brush. Alright, so whatever I've left over on my powder brush, that is what I'm going to use to set my face. I do not like a lot of powder on my face. I don't know. For me personally, I just don't like a lot of powder on my skin. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Like, for real. Alright, now I hope to God that I do not do that on my actual wedding day, because I will cry and ruin my makeup even more, and then I'm going to be mad because I ruined my makeup again, and then my wedding's canceled. It's done. You see how it's not too cakey? It's set, but it's not oversaturating my skin with gunk. Now I am going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit that you always see in my videos, and I'm going to be taking the darkest shade, which is in Golden Bronze, which is right here. My brushes are so clean. Did you guys watch my how I clean my brushes video? I'm so happy. It feels so good to use clean brushes. So blush is what I think I'm most excited about for weddings. And this is going to be my Milani Baked Powder Blush in the shade Bella Bellini. And it is so beautiful. Looks just like this. It's a peachy corally shade. Corally more than anything. And there is something about Milani's blushes that I live for. And I'm going to pick this up with my Real Techniques blush brush. Watch. Just watch this blush. I haven't even used this blush yet, but I know Milani never lets me down, so watch. Oh my gosh. Look at how beautiful. You see that? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have Milani all over my face for my wedding day. You can bet that, baby. Right, and I know for a damn fact for my wedding day, when it comes to blush, I mean, not blush, when it comes to highlighter, Becca, I love you, Becca. I love you. And I am going to be using her shade in Rose Gold, only because I feel like it just kind of matches the vibe that we're going for right now. A tongue twister for no reason. And I think I love Becca's highlighter so much because it literally looks like it's seeping into the skin. It doesn't look like it sits on top of the skin. I'm also going to put that highlighter right here on my arch. With that small brush that I put the Space Cowboy on with, I'm going to put that right there in my inner corner. I don't know, I feel like this is kind of like my signature color. I love this color so much. This is the Milani lipstick in the shade Naturally Chic. I don't know what it is about the shade, but I just feel like it's my shade. And you already know me, I gotta put a gloss on top of it. And this is my Model Co. It's just like clear lip gloss, but it doesn't look clear because of lipstick. So I'm just gonna put that right on top. I like my lips to look